Hey everybody, Coach Ryan from P3 back with yet another bulletproof routine. Today, tonight, this afternoon, we're talking about sleep hygiene. So how do we put ourselves in the best position possible to get a good night's rest? Super important. Sleeping may be the single most important thing that you do in terms of maintaining your health. So we want to try as hard as we can to work toward optimizing that. So what does that look like at bedtime? The first thing that we want to have thought about doing, we talked about this in a previous video, is to halt caffeine consumption at least 8 hours prior to bedtime. That puts you in a position where you're not super stimulated. The next thing we want to do is to have no electronics, no phones, no tablets, no computers, preferably no TVs in your room, right? Your room effectively should be reserved for sleeping and intercourse. Other than that, it shouldn't be in here. No food, no TV, no phones, no nothing. I like to have a relatively boring book to read. This one I read in college. I'm reading it again. It's called American Political Thought. Amazing book. Super cool things, excerpts, pieces, primary sources. A bit of a snoozer though, so it puts me right to sleep. I get a couple pages in and I'm out. The other thing we want to think about is the temperature of the room. So we want it to be cool. So at most 68 degrees Fahrenheit, down to maybe 62, 64. We do not want the room that you sleep in to be warm. So if you're going to have if you have central air, make sure it goes to that room. Fans are really good. Obviously, if you don't have air conditioning at your house, you might want to consider getting a window unit for your bedroom, because if you're hot, you won't sleep well. The other thing we want to do is block out light. So you can get blackout curtains. That certainly will work. Something that I like a lot, I've had really good success with it, is a simple eye mask. They're not expensive, they work extremely well, and they get all of the light. They prevent the light from coming in, which disrupts your sleep. So again, very simple. Avoid stimulants, cool room, only sleep in intercourse in your room, read a boring book before you go to sleep, make sure you get 8 hours to have your best bet at being optimally healthy. Thanks so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment below. Talk about your favorite sleeping habit routine. If you have a question, be sure to ask. Otherwise, we'll see you again soon. Thanks.